So there was this video, right? And this woman was speaking throughout the video saying about how, let's talk about the generational patterns. I'm gonna put it in my perspective, right? The generational patterns that take place, and the overly nurtured sons, they say the coddled ones, the coddled sons, right? They say all this stuff, right? But therefore, you still picking from the litter. You still picking these so-called men that you say that is not responsible, that doesn't take care of the home. You say all this stuff, right? But whenever men step up to the plate, whenever men say, okay, we're going to be the leaders, or we're going to take charge, we're going to actually step up to the plate and actually fulfill what we're supposed to fulfill. So men of righteousness, we know our roles, right? Men that's walking in truth, we know our roles, right? Men that's walking, we know what we're supposed to be doing, right? So we don't need you trying to come at us and say, okay, the daughters were, overly masculine and they had these. Okay, so what are you doing by showing another example? What are you doing? Are you just gonna keep complaining about the situation, or are you gonna actually overcome and say, okay, when I find my next partner, right? When I find my next mate, right? Okay, I'm gonna see and look for the flaws. I can see and look for the weaknesses. Or I can see and see if he's really the man that he say he is. If he's really the responsible leader that he say he is he's really the man that's out here. Yeah, man. I just want to come on and state those facts, man, because when we're in a generation of fatherlessness, and that's going on, and some of this motherlessness and all this is going on, man, we need a speaker of truth, a speaker to say, okay, how are we going to change this? How are we going to overcome this? What's the next for our future generations, right? Because we can sit all day and come on here and say, this is happening, that's happening, this happening, but what are we going to do about it? Are we going to keep on repeating the generational curses, or are we going to bring over generational blessings? Because it's more like, this is why, yeah, man, I just want to come on and state those facts, man, because when we're in a generation of fatherlessness, and that's going on, and some of this motherlessness and all this is going on, man, we need a speaker of truth, a speaker to say, okay, how are we going to change this? How are we going to overcome this? What's the next for our future generations, right? Because we can sit all day and come on here and say, this is happening, that's happening, this happening, but what are we going to do about it? Are we going to keep on repeating the generational curses, or are we going to bring over generational blessings? Because it's more like, this is why, yeah, man, this is why I'm not part of so many of these groups, and so many groups out here, right? When you're a leader, man, you really can't be in a group because you're word is bond. You see yourself out here, man. You're not really in the glitz, the glamour, and all that. Nah, I'm not part of none of that, man. This walk is about awakening the future generations. That's what I'm here to do. So I'm here to really preach and inspire those who want to be uplifted, those who want to make a difference, and then it be you old miserable folks that always want to talk about the youth, right? Y'all talking about the youth, so you stay your miserable old ass over there and let us keep on moving, right? So let the youth, let us walk in truth, let us do what we gotta do, and y'all can stay over there. Okay, so you had your time, right? You had your time when you was old doing what you was. I'm gonna leave it at that, right? Because I ain't gonna go too far. I'm gonna leave it at that, right? But we're gonna keep on moving, man, in the direction that we're moving in. So we're not really concerned about what's happened and what you did, right? So we're gonna prepare ourselves, yeah, man. So for the future generations, right, that's coming up, that's going forward, man, find a good somebody that's really showing you what you can do. Find somebody that's actually applying principles to show you how you can overcome, how you could succeed in your endeavors, right? Find somebody that's actually sustainable and could do what they have to do, right? So if you want to break these generational curses, as Jack called, we have to do better as a community, right? So we say, where's the community? Where's the community? Where's the community? Okay, we are the community, right? So we have to start moving in such a way where these other nations, right? The European nations, we know they are enemies. The Freemasons, the Divine Nine, the Boule, the Greeks, those are our enemies. But most of our people are still wrapped up in what